What's going on, family? What's going on? Y'all can hear me, press 1. What's going on, family? Y'all can hear me, press 1. Gotta get some off my chest. And the same things I'm talking about, I will do a live about 2 weeks from now. I'm gonna have some people on the panel. And the things I've been saying that for like 25, 30, maybe more than that for a long time. And you see throughout the years, a lot of y'all still ain't hearing what I'm saying. So I'm going to get this off. So we're gonna wait for some more people to get in the panel. Let me get on the chat and everything. You know. You know. See, certain things been going on. It's been going on for a long time. And hold on. Let me set this up. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just waiting for some people to get on before I talk. Yeah, just waiting for some people. Get on this video I'm doing. So I'll be doing my perspective, here and there sometimes. Just need to get out. So a whole lot of things has been happening. And we be thinking, oh, it just happened like 30, 25 years ago. No, it's been going on. Things, watch. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. I'm going to talk about it. Trust me, I'm going to talk about it. Matter of fact, I'm going to get on to keep talking about this song. There's a whole lot of things that's been happening in boxing for a long time with the media. Like with the media, with the black, everything else, it's going to happen decades ago. But I've been talking about this ever since I even seen this, in my preteen years, teenage, young man, come a grown man. I've been talking about this a long time, but all throughout different types of sports. But throughout the year, somehow people still don't want to hear the underrated talk about. Or J.T., just call me underrated one, the grinder. You know, some of us do not want to go back and talk about what really was going on, but it's nothing changed. You know, it's a problem. You know, you got some people they talk about certain scientific and religion and all that. Nah, no. But like I said, I'm not gonna. Oh, thanks for coming, sweetie. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you. Again, what happened to Philly? You know what I mean? We cheating and all that. They've been cheating us for a long time, but this is no problem. You know, hold on, fam, hold on. When you had racist journalists, even you had some white people. But see, it's not just happened in boxing, but it's happened throughout different sports too. So why we should be surprised at what's going on? But now we have some of our people that in the media are working with these racists, work with these near-minded people, and we also we surprised. It's been going on for centuries. I mean, technically centuries, but we gonna talk about it's going for decades. Long before I came in the picture, long before you came in the picture. But see, we don't want to go back. See, and I'm talking about boxing now. We can go to we gotta go back. How the black fighters was getting denied deliberately. That they had to take certain impossible journeys to fight, to earn money for their family, even fight to fight the sport that they love, but still getting denied. Now there are some that slip through cracks, like Sugar Ray Robinson, but you understand that they go through their thing. And thanks for sexy too much. Well, thanks for coming. Appreciate that. There are some slip through the cracks. Even you got some black fighters, they had to, they had to be in alignment with the organized crime. Kid Gavin. There's people alleged that he was, he was getting the fights because he was in alignment with organized crime. No. But see, they was not paying. They deliberately keep the gates away from black fighters. Sonny Liston, he slipped through. But technically, this is facts. The black fight has never get the just due that they would deserve. So they had to fight each other. Black murderers had to fight each other. Like I said, I'm gonna talk more about that part in 2 weeks. But I just want to put the underrated perspective on it. Because like I said, I've been saying throughout the year, some of y'all heard me, the ones heard me in comment. I appreciate that and I thank y'all for that. But the rest of you ain't trying to hear what Underated talking about. So now the former fighters, now they work with the media right now. They want to be in alignment where they hate at. Okay. Thanks, 89T. Thanks for showing up. Shout out to BC, stands for Lions Den Boxing Community. Totally forgot to put that down before I continue. I'm gonna put it down. And it's sad that we don't want to have these conversations. We really don't. No, you just be here. Just a quick video. Trying to get some people to come through. You know? See, we refuse to go way back. There's a pattern that's really happening that we think that it just came like 30 and 40 years ago. But this been going on for a very long time. That I will talk about more about it until we can really talk about it. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet. I'm just saying it's a reliable source. Got certain trainers even back then was in alignment with the oppressor. But get back to these former black fighters that's in alignment in the media now. That still disrespect the black fighters today. Even the ones that set the tone in the past, you want to give them a pass. I talked about that in the past too. You got Floyd Mayweather, you got Roy Jones, you got Bradley, and the rest of them, and the rest of them, no good. Never stand up for our people. So what would make us think that they're going to stand up for Wilder? If they ain't stand for Wilder, what makes you think the fighters in the past, they're going to stand, they're going to talk about them? Then you got Larry Holmes. Andre Ward. Could I go on? But they want us as casual and real and real down to earth boxing fans wanna, and Bernard Hopkins too, throw him in. They want us to support them. Oh, and Mike Tyson. No, they ain't in alignment with them. They swollen their pockets up why they disrespect us. And why they disrespect Deontay Wilder. And we think, oh, it just happened. This been going on for a long time. See, they want to praise a certain black fighter like Sugar Ray Leonard. But Sugar Ray Leonard ain't squeaky clean. But they also want to disrespect Oh yeah, I got to throw George Foreman in because he part of the media too. He's a knucklehead too. But they praise the Sugar Ray Leonard, but never talk about the real contributions of Marvelous Marvin Hagler, Hitman, Thomas Holmes. Now I know Trill talk about it. They get praise. We get praise. LGBTC, yeah. See, this media always want to pick and choose. They better fight. They want to pick and choose that a black fight. Oh, he's with America. Yeah. But at the same time, yeah, when it comes down and need help, but they wasn't. But the media wasn't there. Look what they did. Look what happened to Joe Lewis. Oh, we need Joe Lewis, 1938. We need Joe Lewis. But they still consider him second class citizen. The media, the country. Just K. Thank you so much for coming. So I think it's the first time to hit though. Subscribe to my channel, The Underrated Darkness, please. So wherever I come, you'll be one of the first ones to get it. Thank you. Shout out to LGBTC. Like you, what I'm saying. Oh, fight. Be evil. Yeah, look what they did. Joes did everything they told you know. Fight for our country. Be there for the country. But they do. But America, including media. But I said I would go more about that in 2 weeks. Hopefully. God's will. I wish the media would look down for Sugar Ray Robinson back in '65 when he finally retired. What happened? What happened to the media then? This media, like I said before, I've been talking about this for a long time. And throughout the years, some of you still ain't trying to hear what I'm talking about. And like I said before, Uncle Reed, I said this throughout my channel too in the past. Still, and I'm the ones that hear me and thank you so much, but the rest of y'all ain't trying to hear me. I don't know why we're so surprised it's going on. I don't know why it's so surprised how AJ is acting like that. It's been going on for a long time. It just now, this is social media now. So we can really see it and hear it. But at the same time, some of us in the media, we put our blind on and we put on our virgin ears, act like we don't want to hear it. And it's sad. Because it's deliberately is happening, family. Only thing we can hear it is hear it. And it's that only the wise. Peace to you, brother. Thank you, God. See you in a while. Hope everything all right to you and your family. Shout out to the LGBTC that stands for Lions Den Boxing Community or Basketball Community. But when we talk about it's a problem, can we state the facts? We state what we see, what we be feeling for a long time as people. And also, I've been saying this for a long time. It's quite funny that there are other nationalities that are boxers, fighters, right? You hear all this going on, but you don't want to come to our aid. It's so funny to me. It's just you're a bunch of funny duddies with fake. But you ask, oh, congratulations, congratulations, peace to you and your family. That's beautiful right there. Thank you. That's all right. That's all right. You know, the underrated one and underrated one in the family wish you and your family greatness. That's all right. That's all right. I just understand. Take it. Family comes first. Yes. Let's get them lights up. Um, you want to support the brother? No. Hit the cash app. It's Ryan. That family put it. Hit the cash app. If you have it, be very much appreciated. If not, hit the like button. We was getting denied of gates that we could have made. Yeah, Black fighters had to travel. Black fighters had to take less than. A lot of them couldn't even hire trainers. So sometimes they had to train themselves. They don't have they didn't get the necessary resources that they had, but other fighters did. Other nationalities or fighters did back then. But other nationalities did, especially white fighters. But again, I was saying this for a long time. Throughout the years, some of us, some don't want to hear what I'm saying. Even cool now. I'm not talking about the ones in the chat, but the ones listening. But it's okay though. Because wherever I end this, it's gonna be in our case. Okay. I'm just saying I've been saying this for a long time. Underrated perspective. I become with unrespected, sometimes. Not all the time, but like we're gonna go more in depth in that in 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. Again, it's gonna be some people coming on the platform, it's gonna be on the panel. I'm not gonna say who it is yet, because I don't know, but even you got the media back then decades ago was drawing up derogatory creatures about our fighters, saying things about our fighters that are egregious that they can't imagine. But our fighters fight on. They didn't think about, they understand this though. We still consider certain class citizens. So think of those conditions. And you figure that, speed it up now, that these black fighters had fought like 30, 40 years ago. Understand what I'm just talking about, the conditions even in other countries. And support a country that hate us as a people, had trained other young fighters instead of coming over here train the black fighters or fighters in this country. But we don't want to talk about that. I've been saying that for years too. And I'm saying throughout the years. But again, now some throughout the years, thank you for paying attention. We start the conversation, but the rest of y'all, they ain't trying to hear what we want to talk about. They go fly over your head. Just like the media back then, they want to handpick fighters that they feel they want to fight for the champions. And a lot of those times, matter of fact, all those times, the black fight was not included of these conversations. And the sad thing about it, they use the media, especially the ones that write the newspapers, had newspapers, Congress. Because you got to understand it's a business too. While the white fighter and the trans had the best, I'm talking about the best resources in the training room and everything. Like the black fighter was, they ain't had the best. Use gloves, use bottled water. See, they try to do whatever they can to always disrespect the black fighter. Because in their eyes, oh, they defeated, but they know that we the best. Trying to break you down mentally and psychologically. That's what the black fighter had to go through back then. And I'm talking about beyond 30, 40 years. I'm talking about decades ago. They even had music talk about us as a people. But we don't want to talk about it. I've been talking about it for a long time. Throughout the years, some of y'all ain't trying to hear. So now I got to bring my perspective on it. The real perspective, what I see and what I see and what I have to look at and invest. Ronaldo Toro, thanks for coming. Salute to you, homie, too. Got a little something, support the brother. Or cash app in the chat. Throw a little something in if you want to. If not, hit the like button. But this happened throughout other sports too, but I'm going to concentrate on boxing. I'm not going to be here that long. And these young, and I'm going to tell you like that, I'm talking about us as people too. Your young ones, y'all need to really study. Y'all need to understand what's really going on in the past, what I'm talking about. Stop thinking about 30, 40 years or 20 years. Oh, this can happen. No, what I'm saying right now, I'm talking about decades ago. These black fighters back then, decades ago, they had to actually fight for crumbs. for the average white fighter was no, the black fighter, we the best. And the white fighter was nothing, but they was getting the cake, they was getting everything. And we had to fight for crumbs. Think of the masculinity they had. Just think about that. You have to fight for crumbs, blood, sweat, and tears, training hard, mentally get your body right and everything. But at the same time, you gotta feed your family. And you better feed your family, but you gotta keep on fighting to be the best. And you talking about this country, this system. No, we know you the best, but we're gonna screw you. Now we got these fighters that used to fight over 30 and 40 years ago. Now they down with this oppressed system. And knowing, especially you, Michael Johnson, thanks for coming, brother. Yo, support my brother Michael Johnson. He was kicking the fact. Especially you, of all people, Floyd Mayweather. You see how they treated you and commend you. You did a wonderful job. And you don't want to look out for these black fighters. You're all out for yourself. Now you say you want to train. You want to train the Bronx Bomber. But all along, you was never on his side. Just like the rest of you, you're never on the Wilder side. But it's not just habit. Just while I'm talking way back. They be doing to our black fighters right now. Think of what they had to go through. They getting all the game. They bringing the people in. It was delivering dirty pockets to take out. They want to pick and choose. And they doing it right now. But it's not just the first one. They be doing it decades ago. There's nothing changed. Only things change is different times. Like I said. I've been on Michael Johnson's platform, and like I said, he shows receipts. Matter of fact, not receipts, shows documents. But we don't like to talk about stuff like that. Now I'm put it like this. The LDPC, we talk about it. We do. But the rest of the media, they don't want to talk about it. Because we're gonna shine the shame on them. And I'm talking about former black fighters that became analysts. Anytime, brother. No, we do. Why is it so important to talk about things that happened 25, 30, 40 years ago, but when we go beyond that, we don't want to talk about it? Like them black fighters, it doesn't mean nothing, but we want to praise them right now, what they do. That's great. But also we got to talk about the flight and the journey, the impossible journey they had to go through. See, like I said again, I'm going to keep on saying, this media, and I'm talking boxing, want to pick and choose, trying to tell us which black fighter that we should celebrate. No. Now, although some of y'all want to fall for that, you go right ahead. I'm not. LDBC, not. Hold on, fam. Yeah. But like I said, I'm gonna be here a few minutes. I ain't gonna be here that long. But we just don't. I don't know. I'll probably come back, do a live later on. But like I said before, I'm going definitely gonna do a live. I'm gonna talk more about this in 2 weeks. Like I said, I'll talk a reliable source. Give them their word. And they're gonna get in touch with people. But I don't know. Maybe I'll talk a little more about it later on. I don't know. If people want to, what? I might set it up. No screen lives. Anybody that wants to talk when I'm saying, feel free. But we just gotta stop connecting the dots of this microwave time. And we had to understand that these fighters in the past, they're down with social media now. They get in the bag. But there's some stipulations with that. Yeah, some stipulations with that. I'm saying that for a long time too. Some of y'all throughout the years ain't trying to hear what I'm saying, even now. And I talk about that in my channel in the past too. They have fake loyalty in this that look like us. Shout out to Trill Talk. Shout out to Trill Talk. Shout out to the rest of the LDBC stands lines. Shout out to the kings and queens of the LDBC. Shout out to y'all. This is my thing. If you want the whole room to be clean, you gotta clean up the whole room. You just can't clean up half and leave the other half there. You cannot just read just one side of the story and not understand the other side. You have to learn to go deep. You have to understand that the things did happen in the past. And make more money, yes. Black Friday, that invest his money well and to understand what's going on in the past. It's all time low. Hold on, family. They even like fighters right now don't even respect the black other fighters. They don't even respect our black fighters, other ethnic fighters. They talk about it. They talk about the black fighter too, and us too. Hold on, fam. Hold on. Let me get this out the way first. Hold on, fam. I'm back, fam. Hold on. Hold on, fam. Yeah. Yeah, just for me, it's young people, man. You need to get on your grind, man, to learn more what's going on. Learn more about our trendsetters, man. You gotta learn more, man, to appreciate the grind that they put to the impossible, you know. Just it's not about you. Even some ones of my age group, it's not about you. It's not about you either. Oh, Dada, what's good, family? I'm glad you came, but I was getting ready to get on, but um, Basically, I'm just talking about the conditions, what's going on in boxing, the racism, and the ways, and I just, put on my underrated one perspective, and let people, try to let us know that I've been saying this for a lot. I've been saying this for a long time, and throughout the years, people, no one can try to hear from me. I'm just saying I've been saying this throughout my channel too. So shout out to the LDPC 5 people, and I'm talking about former fighters. And if you can hear me down, press 1, please, brother. Like I said, I might go live a little later on. I know. Oh, and then B, it's good. Salute to you, beautiful one. Thank you. Okay. You know, you know, uh, our black fighters even back then was living in impossible conditions, barely making, but you know, dedication to sport that they love. We already know that we're the best in it. Famous is not so famous. They had some that fought like maybe 9 to 10 times out the week. For the love to talk about it. We don't even want to talk about it. We didn't want to talk about the social conditions and possible conditions they had to go through. Now, the LGBTC, we talk about it. I had talked about it. I know there's some of the LGBTC they never heard what I talk about, but I did talk about it in the past. That's on my channel too. That's how I respect the sugar. That's how I respect scrapbook boxing, blue bus sports. Exactly. And then no, because she been on my channel. She won. This is my day one. She been part of fame for a long time. She knows me as J.T. Blackness. Then I switched the name to the Darkness Awakened. Now the Underrated Darkness. So she know I've been talking about this. I've been talking about conditions. Again, some of y'all ain't trying to hear what I'm saying. I ain't even talking about how black women was being discriminated against. Black women was getting discriminated against white women of sports. I even talk about that. Some of y'all ain't trying to hear what I'm saying. I talk about that in the past on my channel. Some of y'all trying to hear me. So I gotta come with the underrated perspective. I even talk about that when I was younger. I know some people say, man, you sound like sour milk. I ain't sound like sour milk. I'm just stating facts. I appreciate that, I appreciate the compliment. I'm trying to do, man. Listen, I ain't no different than anybody else. You know what I mean? If I cannot give myself and plus the truth, who am I? See, before I continue, what I learned from my late parents, See, people could be a lot of people, and they give the truth, but it should never stop from you. You could be no less than. You can still have the right. You got obligation to still tell the truth, and just understand you are reaching people. So it goes to show that some odd people we like to possess are some odd people. So you want to go here. But what about the other ones? But that's another time. But I just want to bring my form, fam. Hold on, fam. We're just trying to do something. Gracie, shout out to you. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Mm-hmm. Thanks for coming. Let me ask you a question. If I do, I forgot to tell you, Dundada and Gracie one in the net. I already talked to some people. They want to go more about what I'm talking about. That's going to be in 2 weeks. And so watch out for that. Now, but I want to ask, Dundada or Gracie, so do you want me to go live? Maybe another hour? And I can set it up so your brothers want to get on and talk about this, or anybody. But I'm just saying, just stick to the subject. Jay Cooley, what's good? Shout out my LTPC, but that's all right, brother. It's all right. You here? That's what kind of shout out to the LTPC. And I hear some people say boxing need a facelift. No, they need a facelift for everything. Then we gotta talk about these promoters has been disrespect the black fighter, not just 30, 40 years ago. That's microwave. They've been doing this in decades. But do we want to talk about it? Nah, because it's ancient, but it's been happening it's been happening a long time. There is a pattern that's been going on in boxing against us as people. No, I'm good. I'm a little tired. I'm just a little tired. That's all. I'm good. I'm good, Queen. I'm good. I'm just a little tired. But I'm just a little angry. Because like I said before, I'm not going to keep on repeating this. I've been saying this for a long time. When I was a teenager, young man becoming a man. I've been saying this for a long time. Throughout the years, some of our people have been hearing me. Throughout the years, I appreciate it. Good job, y'all. You ain't trying to hear me. Because you don't hear me now. But I've been saying that and then letting y'all know. I've been saying on my channel too. But it's all right, though. You get it out. We the people, to us as people, we the one make boxing what it is. We the one set the tone, even in the darkest decades. We set the tone. And we have to understand we are greatness. It's my cash. Anyone want to donate, feel free. If not, hit the like button. Hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah. Let's help her out, yo. Be cat. I gotta keep cat for the spam words too, but look out. But they had people share this too, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna share this. You know? And we have to understand that stuff what I'm talking about now, that a lot of the young ones is not gonna understand. So that means you gotta do your history, man. And that is, like I said, that's the problem too. Hold on for 1 second, Sam. I'll be right back. I'm back, fam. I'm back. But I definitely want y'all to look out for the go on a little later on. Maybe, talk a little more about this, but like I said, I will go more in depth in 2 weeks because, like I said, some people don't think they want to talk about that more. So I'm trying to just save a little something, but I don't want to set up the lie that nobody might want to come and speak on this. So yeah, fighters had to go through trainings. And then we have to understand though too, they gotta take shortcuts. So they have to stay away from the clan and stuff. Decades ago, it was very impossible to be a fighter for their families. Get on trains and be in late sleeping hay, Know that. Just get a fight. And whatever little change they have, they find bonds and other impossible places. The Hollywood on camera wasn't on. That's what the black fighters have to go through. But we don't want to talk about that. So now you got black fighters that come up along the way that. And I know that Muhammad Ali and other fighters back then, they did talk about those times and they respect those times and they salute them. So the ones that has been talked about those past, I salute them. But some of them that come, they have not respect. Again, go and get back to Sugar Ray Leonard. When he fought Hitman Thomas Hearns back in '89, I remember those fights because that's the same year my late father passed. They know he won that fight. But see how the media was so endowing Sugar Ray Leonard that people were saying Aaron Pryor was giving him fits in sparring. And the late Aaron Pryor said, I just want to fight. But don't lie about it, Sugar Ray Leonard is an all-time great. No doubt about it, he is. But see how the media is so darling, clear, had Sugar Ray Leonard had embraced the black fighters before then? Nah. Now, Joe should know better because he was helping our fighters while he was in his prime. Go look it up. Okay? He was, other fighters help them, they get a title shot too. But you were in another country and train some young fighters in another country, but you don't want to train our black fighters in this country. That I'm going to talk more about in 2 weeks. Yes, and him talk about the black fighters back then. So no, but I know his late great trainer Emmanuel Stewart had. Black fighters back then, all I can say, they had to endure of extreme things, but they never break them. They just want to be the best. And even other fighters that are different ethnic groups do not want to respect the black fighter. Back then, what makes you think they respect us right now? Now, there's other fighters that in different ethnic groups are great. Yes, they are. Put it out there too. Yes, they are. But see, they revered our black fighters. No. And some of it is our fault. into. It just pissed me off that we don't want to go in debt right now. We don't even want to talk in debt that the one that our people had laid the foundation. We just forget about them. We tell them they ancient, they dinosaurs. And the ones come after them, whatever perfection it is, they don't want to acknowledge the past. Man, I'm just saying, this is my underrated perspective. Man. I'm ready to cut this off. Man. I'm just saying that the young ones, do your homework about these black fighters. Do your homework about boxing. Do your homework that we the one make the boxing what it is right now. And these fighters back then, they had to they had to go through oppressed, unseen things. They was getting overcome through that. I'm gonna throw one boxing. Jack Dempsey, they said he did not want to fight a black fighter. And they revere him as a great heavyweight champion. Have a blessed day. I don't know, I might come back later on. I don't know. It depends. I'm just saying that when we talk about these stories, like the LTPC is doing, and we doing the LTPC. If you're gonna tell the story, tell the whole story. Tell the whole significance has not respect that we the ones even backed into. And the fighters that I mentioned, we even and some of these black fighters is want to be on their side. Like Black Fight Fast says, hell with them. But again, it wasn't no social media back then. It wasn't. It was at time. It wasn't no TV. We had to go by racist radio, racist newspaper, and at that time, we didn't hardly have those things yet. And I'm talking about the 20s and the 30s now. 30 years after that, that's when we started. I mean, it was black people. I'm not gonna say black newspapers. Yeah, it was, and they was telling the truth. And that's all. And that's all black fighters had. Black newspapers and just quite a few black radio stations. While the white lady, they had everything. Like, but I can tell you this much: we was beating those fighters. But every time we beat those, the white, they beat their greatest. Ah, he's lucky. Lucky punch. Look at these things. Look at that. Hmm? They never gave us credit that we had brains and fundamentals. Like I said, I've been saying this for a long time. And I've said this throughout the years. Some have listened, we had conversation, but the rest of y'all, you haven't. So get your weight up there. You want to talk about this, you want to get your weight up, do your investigation, and even other sports too that we may greet by by us by men too, and I figure us as people, you got to be very intelligent to be great. Remember that. They take that from us. So on behalf of my channel, the underrated dog, yours truly, the underrated one, the number one cook, Chef JT. Not just chefing in the kitchen. I'll be chefing to respect the LGBT family. That's my second family. Alright? On that, now, like I said, I might come back. So that's all I'm gonna say. Just the underrated perspective. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed afternoon. I'm gonna do some of the stuff I'm talking about. I'm gonna bring it up, but I'm gonna go more deeper. I talked to a person. I'm not gonna say who it is, and they said it will be about 2 weeks. So we'll talk more about it. We'll be more in depth with it. All right. So just the underrated one perspective. Holla. This one is Ghetto's.